Okay. Hi guys, hi everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And welcome aboard to another episode of Syberia. So, real quick, last time we were playing, we discovered a whole bunch of stuff really, but basically we were playing as Kate, who is in the French Alps. She came here to finalize a deal buying an old toy factory into a toy conglomerate or monopoly abroad. When she came here, though, we found out that the woman who owned the factory died, and even though we originally thought there was no heir, there actually is an heir. It was her brother who's somewhere in Syberia. So right now we're looking for clues as to his whereabouts so we can find him and finalize the deal in front of him. Those searches led us to up in the mountains, some sort of cave where the brother named Hans had an accident when he was a kid, and apparently there's something like very important for him there. So we just keep looking for clues right now to see if we can find anything, any clues about his whereabouts or who he is or anything at all really. So let's step right inside. Now we know that there's something about mammoths, that the cave is supposed to have some sort of prehistoric mammoth toy, and lots of mammoth paintings on the walls, which supposedly really affected him after his accident, which turned him into some kind of retard savant or something. And we're accompanied by our own little retard named Momo, who disappeared right now. I guess he's hiding somewhere around here. So here we are. We can see the mammoth paintings on the wall, indeed. And, well, we've seen the flashback. We know that's somewhere around here. Oh! Could that be it? It's kind of hard to see from here. It looks like it's next to some kind of nest. What is that? Oh! That's a toy. It fell down somehow. But it's still here. It's actually pretty cute. So that's it. We have it. That's it? Mammoth toy doll. So yeah, we know that Anna, the woman who owned the factory and died, was planning on sending this to her brother. So this obviously has some like important meaning to him, other than the fact that he couldn't stop talking about mammoths and drawing mammoths after he bumped his head in here when he was a kid. Okay, so we have that. So really, I thought it would be like a bigger moment, but I guess not. So I guess we can head right back. If that didn't trigger like some sort of big event. Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
Who is this?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
No. I talked to Lynn who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy.
Oh, she's a
The
co-worker, I
client's
guess.
meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so,
Well, the
how
woman
about
died.
yourself?
It's not like
What's
we
up
could
at
do
work?
anything. And she lied.
Lost the Sarah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomie's. The sale started yesterday.
Of course. Of course
Wow,
you did.
lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't care.
I don't know, 250? 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Well, the adventure's
Yeah,
just
I
starting,
will.
so it's going to be a while before we find... Did she even say her name? I don't think so. Whatever. She sounded kind of like an airhead anyhow. Can't pick this piece of wood back, right? Nope. Okay, I guess we're completely done with the mountains then. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to do here. Just making a trip back. Hi, Suika. How you doing, man? How's your weekend? Anyway, so yeah, so what I'm thinking right now... Well, I'll go back down. We don't have, like, any clues at all to where exactly in Syberia he might be, but I don't know. Another thing we did last stream was help Oscar, the automaton conductor, to, like, get completely built and move on to the... Hi-ho, Chairs! How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a great weekend, man. Oh, you need to sleep? Well, what's stopping you, man? It's the weekend, just take like a nice, good nap. Unless I stayed up until 5 AM playing with donuts. I see. Okay, at least it's the good kind of tired. But yeah, and you're probably gonna play tonight too, huh? Unless Dolan has to work. Hey, DBK! It's great to see you, buddy. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I can think of right now is to get on the train, maybe? I don't know, maybe it will drive itself towards Siberia and we'll just ask around when we get. I don't know, I don't think, like, northern Siberia is very populated, but if there's a train station, maybe someone knows about Hans. Weird old guy who likes to make toys and talk about mammoths. Well, now that I have the map, maybe I can show it to someone, but I don't know who. The only one who would maybe know what it means is Momo, I think, and he's a retard, so I'm not sure how much help he'll be. Oh wait, actually I'm going to the... yeah, the janitor. I'm not sure... where would Oscar be right now? Inside the train, or at the end of it? Are you asking what game this is, Dolan? This is Syberia, with an S, not a C. But with a Y, too. S-Y. Is this Russian Resident Evil? No, it's, there is something kind of eerie about the design, that's true, but no, this is Syberia. It's a point and click from 2000... oh, there he is. See, even he's super creepy. Okay, well, I don't know, can I talk to you now? Can we get this train on the road? What's missing?
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
Okay, so... I don't know, mission and help, I guess, first?
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Oh, I guess we're just leaving
Your
then.
ticket, please.
Oh,
My
you're shitting
ticket?
me.
What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
You fucking
Okay.
robo.
And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there
Oh,
immediately.
that's probably the flag, because earlier I couldn't enter there. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going. I don't think he knows where he's going, but we're going there. How did MGS3 go? It went well, I think. It was a lot of fun. I even did a bonus stream with, like, all the bonus materials. It was hilarious. I was real... Are you shitting me? He's the ticket vendor? Goddamn. So he just does everything around here, I guess.
But
So it went well.
it's you?
It's a great
What
game.
can I do for you,
Really
madam?
enjoyed it.
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate
Some
Walker.
of it I had some trouble with. Some of it that, like, stuff that didn't really age as well as it could have, I suppose, or stuff like certain mechanics that just aren't really in use anymore, or that have been that have evolved since that time. But for its time, I can definitely say it's fucking amazing. And even today, it's really, really, really good. Don't be sorry, man. It's all good. If you ever really want, like, it's on my YouTube, but otherwise, don't worry. We're gonna have plenty more games to play. So yeah, train, I guess.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Okay, then mission, I guess?
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
I need a ticket.
A train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets.
Only now when
You
he's
are
in the light, I
requested
can see
to
that his
accelerate
mouth is kind of like the
operations.
Canadians
The office
in
closes
South
in
Park.
exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Like the mouth slit goes all the way
Yes.
around.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Okay, whatever. That's it? Just like I don't even need to buy it? Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing from Valladolid. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Okay. Maître à fauteuil practice, Valladolid notary. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of the inheritance, the Vorarlberg heritage. Description of the object: one mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document stamped by the recognized permitted authority entitles the holder of this document to access to the aforementioned property. Oh, so am I gonna own the train using this, or am I gonna just like be able
There
to
you
access
are.
it?
Do not lose
Anyhow,
it.
I know exactly what
This
to do with
office
that.
is not entitled
We
to
already
produce
figured that
duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
You can tell they're fucking French by the working hours. Soon he's gonna go on strike too, I bet. Okay, so I need to stamp this and approve it by the notary, and I know exactly how to do that, fortunately, since we, in our adventures, we already figured that out by mistake. I didn't know what I was about to stamp, but I knew I could approve of it, whatever. And through here, and then again, I don't know, like it's kind of I thought like the whole purpose of this was to find where exactly in Syberia Hans is, and then go straight to him. But I guess not. I guess we're just like collecting random stuff. Well, not really. It's not actually like that when I think about it. Hey, Wada! Great to see you, man. It's been a while. So happy you could join. Yes, this is the game Pama wanted, and other people too, I assume, since it was voted for. So yeah, well, we did build the conductor and driver, is that the right word for a train? Anyhow, we built him, and we got the mammoth that we know that Hans wants. So I guess we did do some important stuff. Where? There. Did I or am I celebrating Sukkot? No, not religiously, really. I'm not a religious Jew by any means. And, I mean, I'm on vacation, technically, officially, from work. But it's not really train ticket and release permit. But unfortunately, I have to work during the holiday from home, so it really, really sucks. And here we go, this should do it. Approve. Approve. There we go, with a U. To make it more official. Awesome. So that's it. It's approved and we can get out of here. Do I also need... I don't think it'll let me. Just in case, though. Do I also need to approve the train ticket? No. Okay, I'm good then. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait, you haven't seen it from the inside, man. It's really fancy. It looks a lot like... I wanted to check if it's the same studio. If you saw my streams of The Last Express, it looks a lot from the inside like that game. And they're both point and click, so I wonder if the same studio was involved and they just reused assets or something. Textures. Do assets include textures? I keep saying that, but I'm not even sure what the exact definition is. Is it just like models, or is it also textures and backgrounds, or is it just like anything at all? But yeah, I think we're almost ready to leave the French Alps. The background music? Yeah, the background music is nice here. It's just kind of weird. It has like these moments in the song that just go, like I think we had one earlier, which just suddenly goes done. And the first like 10 times you think that, you know, a villain is about to come by or that something bad is gonna happen. But that's just part of the music apparently. But yeah, it's fairly nice. It's a decent game so far. Oh.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Dan is her
Yeah,
fiance, I
yeah.
think.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Martin and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Yeah, I told you
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
I told you there were
So when are
complications.
you coming home?
I don't know.
When my
There's
job
nothing
is
I can
done,
do about it. The
I don't want to stay
situation
here.
is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please.
What a bitch.
Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is, I mean, it isn't.
Dude,
I mean,
fuck the
Dan,
Goldbergs.
this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
He really
To
is.
tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Okay, she shouldn't have hung up in his face, but still. Like, yeah, the first time we talked to him too, he was like, yeah, so you're coming back tomorrow, right? And we were like, no, like, the person we were supposed to talk to died, and we're supposedly there's an heir we need to find, and it's all kinds of complicated, and he's like, what? But I made plans with the Goldbergs tomorrow. And we're like, yeah, well, we're sorry, but the Goldbergs are gonna have to wait, because we're, like, in a different fucking continent, and we have work to do. Oh yeah, he's not a robot, he's an automaton that we helped build. We built his legs.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
And he also, the entire, like, design in here is pretty weird. Pretty eerie.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
That's nice.
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Of course, I have to, like, actually
Don't think
hand
for
him the
one
ticket.
moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar. But I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate
Well, he probably
Walker.
wasn't thinking that until you said it. Okay, train ticket, here you go.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Do I need to, like, yeah, okay. Just stamp that, let's give it to him. Could have just said so earlier
Here.
instead of asking
This
for my
is your
ticket.
stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Now I give him the ticket. There we go.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate
Why?
Walker.
What's...
Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
What is he talking about? Because I think I did place 2 very important objects. Like right over here. Over here. Is this the luggage compartment? Like these 2. Is this the luggage he was talking about? What's going on? This is obviously the bedroom. Oh! Wait, my luggage is
No
here?
point weighing myself down.
When did it get over here from the hotel? I actually forgot about that, but that's kind of weird. So wait, where exactly is this? Maybe I need to talk to him. Oh, shit, no. Talk to him, don't worry.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, so... I don't know. Let's start with train, maybe?
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel.
I am happy that
We already did this. Mission.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket...
No, but...
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not
Maybe I need
permit
to
me to
show him
manage
those
problems
items?
outside the mandate of my own functioning.
Fine, I don't know, Kate?
Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker, but I have already logged your name. I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice. Don't think for one moment that
Okay, so... I'm gonna try and actually show him the items. And yeah, this looks like... the luggage thingy. Wait, no, oh no! I don't want you to use it, I want... Of course it's the one I can't skip to. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something from my hotel room that I need to get? I mean, my luggage is already here, but... maybe I need to, I don't know, check out of the hotel? I never did that, I suppose. She's gonna go there by herself, great. Okay, so I can't actually show him that. And I can't pick that up.
And if I were to watch one of those cylinders again?
Then you could do so here. What if I show him the doll? No, he's not interested with that. Let me try the ticket again, see again what he says exactly. Maybe...
There you are, Oscar.
I cannot...
I don't understand.
I do not wish to appear
If that's a joke, Oscar.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must
In the
return to my
luggage
departure preparations.
3 spaces in the luggage
I
compartment
wouldn't want to
designed
break any
to
rules.
store 2 very important objects? How does that work? And how do I know what those are? Why can't I ask him about it? Can't really inspect anything else. What about this?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Well, yeah, I got 2 of them. Okay, I'm not really sure. Maybe he meant here? No, this doesn't seem like a luggage area. Maybe he means outside of the train? I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk to him about everything I can.
It's me.
Hello.
Uh, Hans, I suppose?
I can't wait to meet Hans Varlberg. What about you?
I would find the experience inordinately gratifying.
And I won't forget to congratulate him on the success of his incredible automaton.
Why, thank you, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Are you the only automaton on the train, Oscar?
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the train and the comfort of its passengers.
Okay, Oscar. I don't doubt your talents for a second. Poor Madame Vorarlberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only one passenger, Kate Walker.
Really?
So,
That's weird.
it's like I've taken her seat.
Okay. Well, I still don't know.
Don't think for
I
don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have a look around on the outside of the train. I don't seem to be able to use these. Or if this is a ladder, I can't use it either. What if I go over here? Oh, wait, right. Someone said that this is to, like, wind up the train or something. Do I need to do that again, maybe? Maybe I can't?
I don't need to do that again.
No, already wound it up. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do. Try to talk to the dude, I guess. Or maybe if I go up on the ladder. Nope, janitor is still not talkative. Can't go anywhere else over here. Yeah, seems kind of like a dead end. So I don't know, the only thing I can think of, since Oscar really isn't being helpful at all, the only thing I can think of right now is to, again, I don't know, maybe go back to the hotel, since that's also where the only other person I can talk to is. Maybe he'll tell me something about, I don't know, the train, or I have no idea really. Anything on this side? I don't think I can use anything in here. Okay. Let's just keep going then. So yeah, I'm gonna say, unless anyone has any bright ideas, I'm gonna try the hotel, and if I don't find anything over there, then I'm just gonna look at a clue. Since I do kind of feel I found those two valuable objects, and maybe he just doesn't like realize it, I'm not sure. Even though he said like 3 spaces for 2 objects, which is super weird. Unless, I don't know, unless those aren't the objects, and those need to be other valuable objects, which I just don't know what they are. One would be larger, I suppose, to take 2 spaces, and the other one would be smaller to take only 1 space. Oh! Sorry, wait. I actually do have an idea. I have the fucking mammoth toy doll. Maybe I can use that on one of the pedestals. Maybe that's one of the important items, and that's also why I had to bring it to move on, and not just because Hans asked for it. So yeah, let's try
I'm
this
back
first.
again.
Miss Walker?
Train.
There's a train at the station platform. Can you tell me where it goes?
No idea. We don't even know if it works. I thought it was some kind of prototype.
Okay, let's try mission and help.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
Actually, yeah.
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
But we are. We're
We
going on a
would
train.
love to help, but just...
No, it's okay. No,
Okay, never mind then. What about my mission?
I'm going to have to extend my hotel reservation.
Stay as long as you need to. Really, it's no trouble. We're delighted to have a little bit of life at the inn. How many extra days will you be
But
staying?
I'm just leaving on a train.
I really can't say. I'm just not used to this sort of situation. It's so unexpected. First the alive person dies, next the dead person comes alive.
It is indeed a very unusual situation. We have a cousin who has an inn in Bremen. He has problems with ghosts. Imagine, the ghost refuses to leave his room. The only way to move him was to give him a bed in the attic.
It seems that the ghost
Sure.
I'm looking for hangs out in Syberia.
Well, that is very unusual. Please, do stay in the room as long as you wish.
If only I had a wish.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look around.
As you...
So I guess help is not going to come from this guy. I'm going to look around my room. I don't think I'm going to be able to access my luggage either. If it's even there. I'm kind of wondering right now if they made like a small fuck up and put my suitcase both here and on the train. Nope. Suitcase is gone. So Oscar just like took it by himself at some point and brought it over there even before I had a ticket, I suppose. Or it could be while I was going to stamp my document. Anyhow, I'm thinking, yeah, since obviously this might work, since obviously the mammoth is super important to Hans. Hans is the one who built the train. Hans asked Anna to bring the mammoth toy to him. So it would make sense that the only way of activating the train would be using the toy mammoth. So I'm gonna try that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to look at hints. Unless, of course, if anybody else has any bright ideas, feel free. Okay. Oh, I know that feel, Wada. How you doing, by the way, man? How's work? You said you were working now, right? You're not, or you still... I know you had something like with the army. I'm not sure if you're like more working or more studying there, or is it a bit of both? Okay, it would also make sense if the mammoth would be by himself and not with the other cylinders. Yes! Good guess. So how's work, man? Nice. It's pretty cute.
I don't need that for the time being.
Okay. I think that's it then. Give him my ticket and... Oh, he accepted
Right.
it.
Everything is in order
Nice,
then.
finally.
The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed.
Oh
Such
no.
ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities,
Wait, what?
Kate Walker.
Then what was
Please
he?
return to your seat and we can leave.
Then what was he
Finally.
apologizing about? Well, whatever. We're done. What's that? It's been boring as fuck. I haven't had anything to do for the past few days because my supervisor hasn't been able to get in touch with me because he's been busy. Oh, I know that, Wada. Oh, that's it. We're done with the area. Nice. Good job. We get a nice little cutscene too. So yeah, I know that, Wada. But you can just like try and use that time to do your own stuff. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the nature of work exactly. I'm sure it's like stuff over my head. But maybe you could, I don't know, like try to initiate your own projects or something. On Monday, one of the like higher ups, I guess, comes back. He had this week off, and it'll probably give us more work to do. Also, my supervisor will eventually have to drop by the office to talk to the other people, so he'll give me work then. So it should be good. Look up Wikipedia. AP article, so it's not over here. Oh. Okay. Welcome back, chairs. We just left the French Alps, and we're on our way to nobody knows. There's a train track, but we do not know where it goes. Work is rather boring and straightforward, can be generally classified as data entry. Oh, I see. Well, as long as it pays the bill. Right, man? So these graphics, like, yeah, they're 90s. Yeah, they have, like, a special something about them. Very special design, that's for sure. Okay, so we've arrived. Where to?
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And
A university.
do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
Of course.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate
Oh,
Walker.
I guess we'd
Hans
better
didn't think
find
of
out,
this.
then.
Come on.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Of course.
Wimp.
Anyhow, I know that it sucks, Wada, but try maybe to, I don't know, just use the... to savor it while it lasts. Because I know that a lot of times in these type... especially if your supervisor is overworked, that means you'll probably have a lot of work on your hands too, as soon as he gets back. And one of the higher-ups too. So try to, I don't know, use that time as good as you can, and be ready for when, you know, it's the other side of the coin. Yeah, that's... I've had similar stuff when I started my job right now, too. Okay, so, mission
Oscar,
help,
we
I
have a
guess?
serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Okay,
Well,
so I
I
need
hope
to
you're
find
right.
a key.
I'm gonna go see what I can find.
Probably a Vorarlberg key, which I don't know how we're
Oscar,
going to find.
There's
I
no
don't
way
even-
you could help
I don't
me
even know
find a
what
way
country
to
we are.
wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every
name
movement if I
sounds
leave this
German,
train,
but-
Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose.
I'm sure you can, man. In any case, you can only do your best.
Oscar,
You know?
see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
You completely botched it, Oscar. Anyhow, I bet you can. You'll do just fine, man. As long as you're, you know, straightforward. Oh, got a new dialogue option, which is bird. Okay. Okay, is this place abandoned? What's going on here? Yeah, exactly. He completely botched it. Okay, so we can go further in there. Can I interact with the birds? Oh, they won't let me go up. So I need to feed them somehow, I guess. Because Kate is afraid of birds. Even though they are, like... they look like something between a bird and a raptor. They're kind of fucking intimidating. Is that chicken? Okay, what's going on here? What kind of a fucking train station is this? That's part of a university. Not even sure where I'm going. It looks kind of abandoned, but I really don't know. It's a seagull, I see.
I can't go that way.
Okay. Is that a different path, or is it the same as... I don't know, this seems like a dead end right now. I don't see how I can interact with anything right now. Maybe it'll open later. Maybe I can find a console or something. Let's go to the other side right now. I don't imagine Oscar would know anything about those birds. Okay, let's look on this side of the platform. that's where that ladder goes. Go over there, go over here. Oh, there's another one of these. Or is he also gonna block my path? No, he's gone. Is this water? What the fuck is this place? Looks like fucking Chernobyl or something. Mammoths. Of course there are mammoths. So this is some sort of museum, I guess, of natural history or something? Wow, okay, yeah. Now I know why I got the Chernobyl vibe. We stalk her now. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but...
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
What, that thing? This? Or this? Or like, I don't know, what is she... I'm not sure what she's referring to. Let's have a closer look. That looks like some sort of wind turbine. I don't see anything I can interact with, even. Okay, so I'm not sure how exactly... I'm not sure what exactly I'm supposed to do here, actually. But since this game is very linear... Sorry, linear... This game is very linear. If I just like keep solving puzzles, it should work itself out eventually, I think. So that's my tactic right now. I'm really not sure what she meant by wind-up machine, though. Yeah, story of my life, Lada. Play games because they have like specific objectives. I don't need to figure shit out. I already got to do that in my own life. Don't need to do that shit for K2. Anyhow, okay, so we've explored all the paths except one, I think.
Kate Walker!
What?
Kate
What are you doing
Walker!
outside?
Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
You just said you'd become a bucket of rust if you're outside. I know, right, AGF? Same here. I mean, playing games is so fucking retro. I just want to sit back, see the game being played, and that's it. So yes, Oscar, what is it?
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
Duncan!
Message?
You have been
How's it
summoned
going,
to see
buddy?
the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university.
What?
They want to talk to you.
There actually are people
Talk
here?
to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
This sounds bad. But okay. And hello, ASD. It's great to see you too. Now I've been playing some more GTA lately. So hopefully I'll be a bit less clueless next time we find a chance to play together. Oh, stream loaded now. So now, hello Dunk. How you doing, buddy? What are we streaming now? We're streaming Syberia. That's with an SY. And we're playing as Kate Walker, who works for a law firm and was sent to the French Alps to see the finalization of a buyout of a toy factory by some sort of toy conglomerate. Oh, Chun! It's great to see you too, man. So yes, she was sent up here, but the person who owned the factory died. And even though we thought originally there was no heir, turns out she lied and that her like younger brother didn't actually die 60 or so years ago, but he's actually still alive in Syberia, so now we need to go and find him to finalize the purchase of the toy factory. And we found some sort of automated train that he designed with an automaton driver, and we're trying to use that to get to him, but now we're stuck. The train just stopped working over here in this weird-ass Chernobyl-style university. So we're trying to just figure things out right now.
That looks broken.
Oh, that's in Oh, so we are in Germany.
That looks broken.
Okay. What does it say, Dunk? Can you read it? It just has 17 words for pooping. Are you talking about German? I didn't know that. What's that? Ver Problem. Oh, I need to call. If there's a problem, call 2766 6742. Let me see if I can remember that. 2766 6742. I think this is it.
Welcome to the East Block Control
Oh, it's
Center.
actually in
To
English.
start, press the number sign.
I guess this.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2.
Shit, I don't know.
If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barrackstadt lock, press 4. To return to the
I
last
think
command,
Barrackstadt?
press the number sign.
I think that's what the sign says. And I think that's also the name of the station.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower
okay,
the
thanks,
water
Tunes.
level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
I think I want to raise it? I don't know.
You want to raise the water level in the Barrackstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press
I don't
star.
know. I'm just like
To
fiddling
return
with
to
shit.
the previous command, press the number sign. Your combination number is not valid.
What? Wait, what did I do wrong? Shit, what did I...
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate
Oh,
the
my
lock
bad,
system manually. We apologize for delays to our
So
service.
this was fucking useless. And I can't do it manually because it's broken,
That
right?
looks broken.
Okay, I'll have to figure this out somehow. Why did they even give me this number then? Okay. So that's another puzzle we gotta solve. Let's try and go inside there. Okay. Guess I can go outside over here. Oh, okay. So I'm inside, and this is like the other entrance I saw earlier. Yeah. Over here, what do we have? Shoot it into submission using the... Okay, so now I gotta find a 9mm, is what you're saying. Okay, what's over down those steps? Oh, there are actual living people here. That's surprising. Thought there was some sort of apocalypse in Germany while we weren't watching. So yeah, hi guys.
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
What kind of an accent is that? And what language is he speaking? It sounds German, but also French? What the fuck? Okay, I guess we'll just start with everything.
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This
Yeah,
situation
Guten
is
Tag is
really
German,
very
but
new
Mademoiselle
to me.
is French, isn't it?
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot money.
Maybe they're Belgian
Can we change the
or
subject,
something?
please? I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Bergstadt?
Niet.
So you're like me. Birds just passing
And she's
through.
Russian, apparently.
I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
No idea what was that.
Train kaput. No luck for you.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
Oh, that's why I
But
need
if
to
the
raise the
locks
water.
were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Porque no? That
It's
sounds...
possible. My husband
Spanish?
say we help you if you give money.
Right.
Maybe it's some sort of
And
joke,
how much
but
do
it
you
does.
want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I
Fuck
don't
right
have
off.
that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you 75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great. Now, don't move.
Motherfucker,
I'll
you
be
should
back
pay
as quick
me
as
for the
possible with the
honor
money.
of, like, fucking touching that thing. For dragging that magnificent fucking train over to its charging station. Okay.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We no understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Siberia. I expect
Jesus,
you've
kids,
already
you're so
been there.
awkward.
Si vraga komme to Syberia?
Syberia. No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
Okay. Train.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Tis okay. Motorboat, erste klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
Put train in barge? Nay, not possible.
Okay.
Have
Do
you
know
gone
anything
down
about
to
the
take a
birds
look
here?
around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Me to moigir? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Okay.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Favor, alles boek not full. Money, ja, boek full.
Excuse
Money,
me?
yeah.
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really?
Fine, whatever.
I'll leave
assholes.
you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Do svidania.
Do svidaniya is Russian. Maybe he's... I don't even know anymore. Okay, so that's why this area exists, for these fucks. And I need to, like, raise $100 for them. Maybe I can ask from the main office? I don't know if they'll actually give it to me, though. He's EU incarnate. Oh, and that's why he's asking for money. That's like the Greek side of him. Instead of speaking Greek, he just asks for money. Okay, let's go see if we can find whoever's in charge here. More mammoths, of course. Ask the birds. So far, they've been very hostile. The birds, like they're blocking me from entering somewhere. So I actually think I should find, like, I don't know, birdseed or something. They actually look like kind of like raptors. They could put it on their bill. Okay, other side. What is this thing anyway? More automatons. That's weird. Maybe they know of Hanston. Okay, it looks like I need to
This
balance
thing's
this.
jammed.
Yeah. I could just like remove the egg and that would balance it too, but no, I guess I need to like find something heavy and put it on the other side. Okay, so that's another puzzle. Oh, there's a person right over there. Maybe I can loan $100 from him. nothing. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy and then figure out what's inside.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Weirdo.
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I
Why is he
don't
talking
remember
so
ever
weird?
asking.
I'm not even like not even the
don't
content
play
of what
hard
he's
to
saying.
get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid.
He's like
Go
those
back home and play
fucking
with your toy cars and forget you ever
Indian
saw me.
Facebook posts of like Indian people coming on to women on Facebook.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure look...
Just who do you think? Listen.
Okay. And I don't have anything to give him, so nope, fuck him. Oh, the saber-tooth statues? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Read. Jump up and fishing. Exactly. Okay, so that's the exit. Can't look at those, whatever those are. Some weird-ass prehistoric horses. This is a weird-ass university. Oh! Person. Okay.
Excuse me. Sir? Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you
Dude,
say,
I'm
yes?
not here for a tour. I need
yes.
help.
Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Finally, you can talk about me.
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody is perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barogstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Okay.
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh,
What are
I see.
rectors?
You
Sounds
must have made a
lewd.
mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to
Rectums,
study.
maybe.
I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures.
Oh my god.
Here's a question.
He's
for you.
obsessed.
Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-Whatian?
Ah, you see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
A headmaster in various educational institutions. Thank you, Dunk. Thank you very much.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
By staring
It's a
at this
lecture
fucking...
about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
And before mammoths used to migrate from the French Alps to Siberia. Or something like that.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
This dick.
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg.
Oh.
How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students.
You can't just say that
Well,
like
sort
that.
of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures.
Special permission
Since he
because he
didn't really
was
have the
special?
necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Like building the
Your Hans
automatons we saw.
Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
The mammoth doll we found in the cave.
Doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
Maybe you should
What
get
do you
the
mean?
doll to him.
To my knowledge, there
have
is
a look
only
at it.
one tribe who made figurines featuring a mount, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest
There we
reaches of
go.
Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends.
Okay, so yeah,
How
should
such
definitely
a
have a
doll
look
made
at
the
it.
journey from the
Maybe
frozen
you could pinpoint
Siberian
exactly
north
where
to
in
a
Siberia
cave in
you
the
should
French
go.
Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem
Why
to have
would you
all
say
his
that? We
mental
have the doll.
facilities intact.
Why would you just say
No,
that
that's
about someone?
impossible. Hans couldn't invent the story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
What is that? Syberia with a Y is a chimera? What does that even mean?
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
That's
oh, no.
kind of sexist.
I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train.
We just talked
It was
about
he
him.
who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age
Physical
of 10.
evolution?
Can you believe that?
Does he still look like 10 even though
yes.
he's like
I
70
think I
or
can
80?
believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
That's weird. Wow, that bump on the head really fucked him up.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there. and
How's the train
flourishing.
station built for
Are there?
teaching purposes?
Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I guess that's where we're gonna find info. So, now that we're good friends,
Uh,
how about some
Professor,
money?
How do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure, but you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on what I'm paid by the university.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend or...
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it. This is our dear rector's jurisdiction.
Okay, so that's how we get
however.
the money. We need to do something for them.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Okay, so next time I'm at the
Sorry?
train, I should pick
no,
up the doll
No, not at all, my dear child.
and give it to him. Okay, now... Oh, there's still more in there, but let's go inside here if we can, just to see what it is.
No
Nope.
point. It's locked.
Okay, let's keep going then. Okay, can we open this one?
No point.
Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. So we got this professor over here. Let's do the other side first, then go straight ahead or upward there, since I imagine that's where the rectums are. Oh! Natura non facit saltus. That's Latin, I bet. Okay, so what was it? Maybe here we can find about the Amazon whatever. I really don't know how. How does it work in these type of libraries usually? Wait, maybe I can use the ladder. And just by chance... there's gonna be books about Amazonian birds over there. Oh, there's one upside down. What's that? The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mammoths. That's odd. I'm not going to read all of this. I barely can anyway. But apparently... Oh. This is the only page, so I guess it is of some importance, so I guess I should read it. What's that? Natura non facit saltus, Latin for nature does not make jumps, has been an important principle of natural philosophy. It appears in an axiom in the works of Gottfried Leibniz. La nature ne fait jamais de saut. Nature does not make jumps. One of the inventors, also an essential element of Charles Darwin's treatments of natural selection and his origin of the species. That translation comes from Linnaeus's Philosophia Botanica. Oh, mushrooms! Oh yeah, I've been thinking too much about mammoths, and that would explain why there's a fucking mushroom here. So yeah, thanks Duncan. I have problems with cursive. The principle expresses the idea that natural things and properties can change gradually rather than suddenly. In a mathematical context, this allows one to assume that the solutions of governing equations are continuous and they're being differentiable. Differentiating plus continuity. Yep. Okay. That's pretty cool. I actually read part of Cursive is Cursed, pretty much. So I read a part of the evolution of species. I didn't finish all of it, but it was a very interesting read, to be honest. I just really want to understand what was Darwin actually saying, since it's such a huge part of how we conceive humanity and nature these days. So it's really an interesting read. I can recommend it. Okay, so Yangala cola, I think. The Yangala cola is a mushroom without stem that has a cherry chewy texture. It is a member of the polypode family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. Okay, so yeah, I need to find this, and that's probably what the birds eat. While it is edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushrooms. They are so fond of the fungus, has taken extensive... Oh, why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to... something. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its something enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Angela cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the something of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. How did it go, Cheers? Its effect is instantaneous, and the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. So either I need to find this and use it on myself, or it's what the Amazonian birds eat. I guess that's the only thing that interests me here. Yeah, okay. So it lives on the trunks of trees. Since there were Amazonian birds over there, maybe there's also an Amazonian tree. I can't imagine a need right now for me to use it to increase my eyesight or whatever, but let's just keep looking around, I suppose. Don't see anything special here. Medina animi, if I'm reading that right. Okay, let's try the center. Oh, there are people here that I can't talk to. Rather, there's one I can talk to. What's this? Amazon, memories of an expedition. Wow. Seems that they're really... there we go. Oh man, there's a lot. Oh crap, I'm kind of fucked. This is gonna kill my eyes, but oh well. Oh, you lost? Aw. Better luck next time then, buddy. Okay, the red Amazonian cuckoo. Yeah, that's definitely the one we saw. The subspecies of the common whatever is endemic in the Amazon forests. Is it really Amazon or Amazon? I mean, I know in real life it's Amazon, but did they invent like a special forest for that, or is that like a different way of saying it? Like maybe the Germans say Amazon for some reason. Anyhow, is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more something in neutral. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and dense areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest. Something grapes. Sauvignon or something. Sauvignon? I don't know. The wild vines provide the bird with a majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predators. Eat and be eaten, such is the implacable law of nature. Okay, so we actually need to find these grapes. These Sauvignon grapes or something, whatever they are. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. Their parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under something. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent and lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it or eat it later. Wow, that's mean. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. Wow, what a fucking asshole. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways. Not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. What does it say? The feature? I don't know. The red cuckoo's love of the grape... Oh, there we go. Of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian something plains have decimated the Amazonian red cuckoo population. Grape producers who protect their harvests from what they would call interventive looting have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be something that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Brukenstadt University Ornithological whatever collections. Oh, feared, thanks, Toombs. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of other something species. Heads of the Brukenstadt Aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance our nation's imperfections in this the forced Sonian grapes. Oh, there we go, finally. You don't understand Verdun, Duncan? Well, maybe Chairs could help you out. I know he plays it a lot, and he also wins games. Or so I've heard. So today, it is very rare to find the forest Sauvignon grapes in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of Brukenstadt University botany collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. Okay, so there we have it. We just need to find the botany department or whatever, and we should be fine. Also have any dialogue about the Sauvignon. Okay. Can't talk to either of these, but I can talk to this guy. Let's see if it's worth it.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
Oh,
you could be a little bit
I could tell from his fucking cough.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Fuck you. Sounds like that creep who came on to me at the entrance to the university. Maybe that's just a general voice for all assholes in the university. Okay, so I'm not sure what we know about the mushroom, but maybe it'll be useful later. Okay. One more door. What's in here? Oh, it's open. What do we have here? Oh, shit. I guess these are the heads, the rectums of the university. So what was up there? Well, we'll find out later.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
How so?
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Well, what
Train
if I
should
could?
first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Okay, then we're halfway
We
through
agree
that,
then,
aren't
dear
we?
colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
Oh my god.
This matter really is cause for concern.
This is why I never went to
It's
academia.
a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
If you could just give me $100.
Clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint.
I could be on
you
my
mean
way,
it's some sort
honestly.
of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
This isn't
Especially
Game
for
of
a young
Thrones.
lady.
What are you talking about?
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
What do you mean unknown?
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please.
What is this
believe
place? What's going
I
on
don't
here?
have any choice. I must continue my
They don't know
journey.
what's beyond a wall?
Such
Is
a
this
decision
fucking...
is a correct one since
What, are there
it's in line
wildlings
with
there?
regulations.
The
Thus,
others?
your train will indeed be able to leave.
and consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay, I guess I gotta go through all of these just in case they'll spout something useful by mistake.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold,
Exactly, Toomby.
it was a Mr. Walker.
And this is
not
like
a
the
Miss.
fucking...
It was Bill
It's like
Walker,
2001.
sat the June
It's not like they
68
can't
exam.
just like...
The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict
Okay,
internal
those guys are
regulations which
spouting nonsense.
explicitly state
So yeah,
the
it's
required
this isn't like, I don't
uniform
know,
for the occasion.
the
Pure
Middle Ages or
incitement.
something.
It was scandalous.
This game takes
Sadly, we
place
have
in like
seen worse
2001 or
Young
2000 or
people
something
lack
like
all
that. They could
respect for
just like,
traditional values.
not to mention just like peek over
Tradition,
the
young
wall
lady.
and check out.
One
They could
must
just like, I don't know.
always uphold tradition.
Isn't there a government that knows what's beyond the wall of the university? Don't they know? Like, haven't they ever stepped outside? What's...
You see, I didn't actually intend
I guess
to
I'll find
stop
out
here,
eventually.
But the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
Good.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have
I like
an
that word,
excellent law
kerfuffle.
school, if you should ever change your mind.
I'm sure you do.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Everybody here's an asshole. Oh, maybe they'll remember Hans, though. Even though it seems like he didn't... Oh, no, they said he did some work for the university here. So maybe they will remember
Does the
him.
name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
50.
The poor soul
Okay.
moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Okay. I'll skip the train and the bird. Maybe they can tell me where the Sauvignon is and if I can do something to earn some money.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barrackstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest
Okay,
Sauvignon
so
here
they
in
don't want to help me.
Barrackstadt.
So I'm going to have to,
Really?
like, get
Are you
into
sure?
the botany.
Because I read in a
whatever,
book that
by myself.
Barrackstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
God, these guys are annoying.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
Just tell me what my
I hope
quest
that
is.
we
How
are
many
not
rats do I need to
indisposing
kill?
you in any way.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
Need me to
A
open
unique
it?
piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
Okay, that shouldn't be too
With
hard.
pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barrackstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Okay.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My
Do
word,
Germans
doesn't
have tea
time
time?
fly
What's going on
by?
with this place? I'm not even sure
Thank
I'm in
you for
Germany.
a charming visit, miss.
Is
And
Bolkenstadt an
thank you,
actual
gentlemen.
place? Or is it like Valladolid? Actually, I don't even know. Maybe Valladolid is an actual place, though it sounds made up. Okay, so that's, I think, all I need from them until I can fix that, whatever it is, at the entrance. For now... Oh, I can't go up there? Oh, there we go. Okay, nothing to do with this. Let's go up the stairs. Hopefully we could find, I don't know, the greenhouse or whatever it is, where supposedly there should be some grapes. Oh. Some sort of lecture hall, I suppose. Oh! Who's... I guess we'll go down first. Barely even notice that person, whatever they're doing. Okay. Doesn't seem like you can do anything here. Alright, okay, well this is kind of weird. Well, there's like some kind of projector here. And there's this girl. Can't do anything with this. Oh, can I go to the other side maybe?
No point.
So that doesn't help me. Well, I'm bound to, like... I'll probably have to do something here, I just don't know what. Can I actually talk to her, or is it just gonna take me... No, she's just a bored student, I guess. Okay, maybe later on then. Okay, so no clue how to reach the botany... Maybe it's actually where the birds already are. Maybe I can find some of that mushroom or something, I don't know. Okay, so there's some things... Let's see, I don't have any items right now. I have the books. One thing I can think of is... Well, I need to find something to... I don't know, something egg-like, I suppose? Oh. Another phone call.
Hello?
So, you got him then, Miss Eyre?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
My job!
It's
Leg
a
off me!
magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information
I don't know, everybody's a real asshole
What's
to
your
her.
next destination?
I'm
They keep like
not
cutting her
exactly
off and
sure
interrupting her
yet.
too.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got.
I keep saying, and she just like takes it all the time. I really hope that like her character progression or character development in this game, that she gets a fucking backbone. Okay, so I think we've been everywhere that there is to be. So two things I can think of right now. One is to get the mammoth doll, if we can, bring it over. Other one is to have a look around, see if we can spot either that mushroom or the grapes maybe, though it seems kind of, I don't know. The grapes seem kind of a long shot. They probably wouldn't store them here where the birds are, because they would just eat everything. But maybe the mammoth doll will give me some, I don't know. Open up a path for me. Let's see if I can even pick it up. Oscar's no help, I'm sure. Okay, good. Just the fact that I can pick it up means that I'm on the right track. Wait. Just making sure again, since I haven't tried, but can I actually open up my suitcase
No
this
point
time?
weighing my...
Nope. Okay, so moving on. While we are around here, I want to take the time and do another quick trip around here. Have an extra look at, I don't know, the plants or something, if we can at least find the mushroom, which might be helpful. I mean, it's supposed to, like, improve my eyesight or something. There's this jungle path around here. Can't seem to be able to, like, really examine any trees or anything close. The mushroom is supposed to grow under a trunk. But no, I don't see anything. No, I guess this is just a dead end, and that's it. At least for now. Okay. There's also... we need to find a way to fix that. Well, I guess we need to pay them first. Well, we also need to raise, like, we need to open the floodgate or whatever. And raise the water level so they can drag us. But that maybe can wait for a bit later. So let's see, we have that mechanism right here. We have the mechanism in front of the university that we need to fix. And we have the birds that we need to get rid of. Maybe I can ask someone else about the... Maybe I can ask the professor about the grapes. I don't think I did that, and maybe he'll be more open to it. Maybe I'll show him the doll first and then... Yes, perfect.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
Oh, what have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend. No?
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins.
Nice one, old man.
I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Gotta say, that's a line I haven't heard yet. Okay, and he's off to his lab. So I guess asking him about the... Oh, but the lab is open now. What's this? Oh. A cylinder! Excellent. Okay. This is excellent. I'm gonna play that right after I leave this place. Okay. Other than that, let's see if we can look at anything else around here. Kinda seems like no. Really happy with the cylinder though. That could really open up some paths for me. What else do we have here? lots of... Oh! Some stuff over here. Huh, what is that? Well, I'll just pick up stuff and I'll look it up soon. You have Gullah Cola powder. Oh, that's the... yeah. That's the mushroom powder that's supposed to improve my eyesight. And a test tube holder. Okay, not sure what I need to use those for yet, but I guess it's good to have them. I don't think there's anything else around here. Okay. Nothing over there. This is probably, yeah, the same station. Oh, there was something. What's that over there I can pick up?
I don't need that for the time being.
Oh, come. Oh, it's the mammoth doll. Okay. So, yeah, that makes sense.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Sauvignon.
If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon.
Ah, damn it.
Sauvignon. I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
We are talking about the same plant then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book
Just
about
tell me
the
where the
Amazon,
greenhouse is.
and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Barrackstadt. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But, you should ask the station master.
Who the fuck's the
He's
station
keeper of
master?
the greenhouse at our university, so he could tell you more than me.
Oh, thanks very much.
What? Who is that? Who's the station master, though?
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Okay. So at least I know there's someone here. Could it be like the weird kid that allowed me to buy him a coffee earlier? Maybe. In any case, I should listen to the cylinder. So we could just have like another look around the station and see if we can find someone who could be the station master. It's probably not one of the rectums. And I haven't seen it. Could be this guy? I don't know. It's not the guy in the library. That's the only other person I could talk to. It's not the guys in the boat.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You should have looked.
Just who?
Hey, hey.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your...
God damn it. Who's the fucking station master then? Could it be that I missed him somewhere around here? I don't know. I don't remember seeing anyone else around here. No, the boat guys were over there, so no reason to go all the way down there. I guess we'll start with the cylinder and then try to think. Wait, did I go down here? Or is this where the boat is? There. Oh, I see. Okay. So I missed this area. He's probably the station master. What's this? What is that? A hook? That might be useful later when we want to draft a boat. If he's the station master, maybe he can also help me fix the mechanism that can control the water level.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well,
That's a no.
Have you been the station master of Barogstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
Well, you're going to be
I
very
never
useful
implied
soon,
they
don't
weren't.
worry. Also, yeah, he seems a bit kind of, I don't know, like he's hiding something.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Well, not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again.
Yeah, I heard the rule.
Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take
fuck
me
the
up to this
birds.
wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick by the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
And yeah, Toomby's answer is a good one, I suppose. Making this game more
I
realistic.
feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that passed through this station?
Well, other people did, but fine, I don't want to hear you talk.
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
Fuck you, raptor birds. They can take care of themselves. Oh, speaking of which.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barogstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
There we go.
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
Mechanical
you have an
eagle?
automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on
And you never asked who built that
air.
eagle?
It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Oh, that's what I need.
Why not?
I need, like,
I
an
can't
egg-shaped
climb
thing
up it
to
anyway.
fix
I fell
the
off it several months back,
machine
and I still have
at
a
the
feeling
entrance to the
fine.
university.
Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting.
Oh, because that's how I get it. I need
only have to
to
look
shoo
up
away
in
the
the
birds,
air.
to climb up
Whoa.
and get the...
You poor soul.
egg.
That must be very hard.
And if I can get
Worst
the
thing is,
grapes from him,
cuckoo
that would be
eggs
very simple.
piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep.
Also, this guy kind of
Worried.
talks like... Why does he kind of talk like Popeye? With this weird mumbling. Yeah, I reckon I got all this. Take care of the birds, I think.
Where might I
There we
find
go.
some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
Why is everyone so protective of these fucking grapes?
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't
That
go.
scared him?
You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
No shit, Sherlock. Okay, so I gotta find him somewhere else, I suppose. And juggles grow back in. Kinda like this place then. Oh, so I'm gonna need to like find him again soon. Guess I'm just gonna have to look around. But until then, let's go and play that cylinder and see if it gives us any clues. Okay. Now,
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
okay, so a bit of background, but nothing really super helpful right now. We're still missing one more, apparently. Unless they're going to open up the other one in front of it. Okay. So next mission is to find the station master. We got about 6 minutes to do that. Kate likes to walk pretty slowly, but maybe I'll get lucky. Because there's nothing to do but to just... Wait, no, suddenly... Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Now I can go over here. So yeah, just going around all the streets looking for him. Okay, just making sure he didn't go back after, I don't know, sometimes characters do that. They leave their zone and then come back later. Nope, he seems to be completely gone. I don't think there's anything else I can use around here either. I found here a hook earlier, which I don't think I... Can't imagine what I could use it for right now. I guess it could be useful when tugging the train, or I don't know. Maybe when I climb up to get one of the eggs. I suppose he could be near the wall, even though he said he wouldn't be, but just because he's hiding something, maybe he has like a secret stash. It's still weird that they don't like address the fact that there are ruined buildings all around here. So maybe he has like a secret stash of these grapes somewhere over here, but no, I don't see him. Nope, nothing, and no one. I can't interact with it either. Okay. I suppose it could be somewhere around their university, too. Maybe Evan went straight away to talk to the rectums. Do with a train. That's a really weird thing that they chose like Amazon as the name of their forest. Unless it's like an actual, unless it's, I don't know, the way that Germans just pronounce Amazon or something. It's kind of a weird, like, I don't know, way to call a forest, I suppose, since it's obviously Amazon. Or is it supposed to be something different? Okay, he's not here either. These guys aren't going to be any help. Unless I pay them. It's not German. Okay. That's me. Okay, so he's not here. Maybe he's close to that machine. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if they like invented an area by calling it Amazon. Oh, there he is. Was he here earlier? Did I just like go right past him and didn't notice him?
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Doing what?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay.
Yeah, I suppose so too, Dunk.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Dude, just tell me where.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Barokstadt University aviary itself.
Oh, the aviary.
If it's in a book, then don't believe everything you
I
read.
was in some sort of greenhouse.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons.
I did. He told me you know.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Already did, though.
I'm looking for a...
Look, lady, the station doesn't have...
Funny you...
Okay, same
but
exact
you're the
dialogue.
master.
I guess I should then.
I won't disturb you.
Welcome.
Okay. At least he's in a more accessible point, I suppose. I'm actually kind of over my time, but I do want to see if I can solve this real quick, so I'm just gonna try and talk to the old man, see if he tells me anything different. Otherwise, I might have to, I don't know, maybe torture the guy with the pincers I found and the hook, maybe? You mean the way he says things, or like the stuff he says, or just his voice? All three. That sounds terrible. Sounds like an asshole then. Or someone who's hiding something. Maybe check to see if he has a meth lab. I don't know, no one told me anything. I think your supervisor might have a meth lab hidden in at work, Wada.
What is it you want to...
You wouldn't know where the
why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists,
Okay, it's a ping pong.
he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you.
Okay. So
I
the
thought it a
dialogue
little
does change.
strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are
No,
in
no,
charge
no,
of the
something's
university.
fucky here.
All right, thanks.
No, come on, I just did that!
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry? No.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the rectors again just because they're like right across the hall. And this is annoying. Like, I want some answers. I want Kate to be a bit more assertive about it. There's a bunch of shit you don't know. Well, if you're gonna break bad, Wada, just make sure not to follow the same mistakes. And most importantly, don't get high off your own supply. Okay, I guess I'll ask them again after being referred to by both people. I was really hoping not to talk to them again, though. Everybody here is a dick.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barokstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barokstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barokstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
I see.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be
there
good
we
wine
go.
indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy
Well,
responsibilities.
I don't care about your wine, it just needs some
We
berries.
would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barokstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care. And finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep
Okay,
it to
finally,
yourself,
she's getting
of course.
assertive.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a
Bring some
secret.
ovaries here.
It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything. If I were to need Sauvignon grapes, I could presumably find them in the garden, couldn't I?
If Sauvignon were to be found here, it would doubtless be situated in the said location.
But the station master would have to let you in. He would be the only one with
And
the
you
key.
guys approve of him letting me in,
if
right?
that indeed was the case, that would be the correct procedure.
If I were to need Sauvignon grapes...
Okay, so that's it.
Here we are, busy chatting and...
Already?
Right,
Thank you,
time.
and thank...
So yeah, I think I think we got what we needed. I hope the station master won't like give us any more troubles now that we know their secret. But we're gonna find that out only next stream, even though I would love to keep going for another hour and keep solving the mysteries of this place. I have to go. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream tomorrow evening or on Monday because of work. Even though it's a holiday right now, I still have to work, unfortunately. It's bumming the shit out of me, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna try and do a casual stream tomorrow, earlier than usual if I have the time. Wada. Yeah, it sucks, man. Can't wake up inside. I'm gonna try to do a casual stream tomorrow, but no guarantees. I'll probably be back on Tuesday then. I'll know for sure in a couple of hours, and then I'll update the schedule that you can check. And other than that, you can already choose what game I'm going to play after this. I think right now Bear Simulator is in the lead, but you guys can change that. The link is, of course, on my Twitch page. And you can also add games to the poll over there using the other option. You can only vote once, but you can change your vote anytime if you have any changes of heart. Which one should I write over? This one. Bear Sim? Yeah, well, you can. If you want to, you can. And of course, if you enjoyed my stream, feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Steam to get notifications when I start so you don't miss it. And you can also follow me on Twitch and YouTube where you can watch my past broadcasts of this and other games. We can't let Mori win. I don't think Mori is the one who suggested it, actually. I'm not even sure. Could have been me. Could have been me that put it there. Could have been SCG. I'm not even really sure. But anyway, that's it for now. So I'm gone. Hopefully there's going to be another... you've already responded? Yeah, but it doesn't... It lets you... You can only fill this triconic the owner. Huh, interesting. So you can't edit it. I'll try and fix that, Wada. I'll see what I can do. That's odd, though. I'll look into that. Thanks, man. Anyhow, I'm off. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the help. It's been like that for months. Okay. Then thanks for letting me know. I'll try and I'll see what I can do about that. And what else? What else? That's it. Hopefully there's going to be another stream soon over at SafeStateHeroes.com, so stick around. And take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Marco.